Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. This is actually a two-part video, and the second part I've already done, but because I was distracted by a special guest who you'll get to meet in the two-part video, I forgot I feel a couple important things. This is about relieving stress. I told in the second part of the video the ways I relieve stress, but I wanted to tell you two important things that I forgot to tell you, so I'll make it very quick. And like I said, stress is something we all experience, and I feel that if we share ways that have been helpful to us on how to relieve stress, I think it can be a wonderful thing that can give us some freedom. So let me get started very briefly. The first thing that I do if I just need to disconnect or to get some peace is, because I get so many phone calls, even if it's for just 30 minutes or 45 minutes, I'll unplug the phone where I get some peace and quiet, because I do have an answering machine and voicemail set up so it can go to that, and I will return the call, but sometimes I just disconnect. That's for me the number one thing I do. The other thing that I do that is so opposite of what I used to do, and this is my number one tip to relieve stress for myself, you guys all might be different, is do not talk about what's stressing you out at all. Do not mention it. Get a break from it so you can have a clear head. I have found that that really works for me. Last week I was stressed out about something, about a phone call that I got. I did not talk about it with anyone for actually several days. What I used to do is, if I had a problem or something that was stressing me out, it could be anything. We don't even need to go in examples. I would talk to friends about it who are very sweet, good listeners, and I might talk to one friend and then another. Well, every time I spoke to someone, the whole stressful incident was going over and over, so I was replaying all those negative feelings, and then I could feel my blood pressure going up. It was horrible. So venting was not working for me, because I did it with more than one friend, and it did not help the problem. So it just perpetuated it. So my biggest tip is, if something is stressing you out, if there's any way that you could take a little break from it. I know everyone's life is different. I'm not walking in your shoes, and I am very aware of that. So each of us may handle things differently, and what works for me not be a good fit for you. So I'm just sharing about my life. So hopefully something can help with you guys if any of these tips do help. But the biggest thing that I do is I just take a break from that problem, and I'm doing that more and more, and that really does help heal me. I'd like to hear from you guys. Stay for part 2 of this video and meet my special guest. Love you guys. Bye. Hello everybody. I'll be uploading this video on Tuesday, and you can meet my little new friend Dolly, who is so cute and sweet and loves to be cuddled. Today I'm going to talk to you briefly on how to reduce stress, or how I reduce stress, and wanted to kind of find out how you guys reduce stress. All of us have things that add pressure to our life and add stress, and as you can tell, I'm talking kind of quietly because she's scared of quiet or loud noises, so I'm trying to be kind of quiet when I talk. But I wanted to ask you guys how you reduce stress. One of the number one ways that I reduce stress is I love to love on an animal. When I love on an animal or pet or cuddle with them, it just feels so good, because they don't talk back, they don't ask anything of you, and they just love to be loved. And this one right here is sniffing at me, and it just feels really good to love on a pet. Do any of you have pets that you like to love on? You've had a long day or you had a bad day, and you know, when you start loving on them, it just really makes the day so much better. So that's number one. Number two, one of my huge things I do to reduce stress, and this is for me, and you guys probably have some things. I love everything Lucy. I have the I Love Lucy collection, the Lucy collection, I have all of them, and here's Lucy. And so I'll go back and I might watch a couple of those, because they make me laugh, and because they're very family-friendly programming. I just lay back on the bed and I just watch it. I turn off the phone and I watch that. And it just really brings me a lot of joy. So that's number two. Number three, if I really just need to settle down, my daughter will turn on Bob Ross, who is a painter, and his voice is so gentle that I can just sit back and watch him paint. I know it sounds strange, and it really calms me down. So that's number three. Number 4, go on a walk with my daughter, and that always makes me feel good to take a little walk around the neighborhood with her. Number 5, watch some Mad TV videos that make me laugh. Basically, one of the best ways for me to reduce stress is to find something that makes me laugh. That's one of the best medicine for me, laughter. That right there will be really great. Doing something where I can take care of myself and where I can surround myself with somebody that can bring joy to me at that moment, and maybe actually not talk about whatever is stressing me out. So that right there, and this little kitty's starting to meow, so I think that this one wants to go back to its mommy. Yes, sweetie. So I'm going to end the video by just asking you guys, what do you do to reduce stress? Do you have any great suggestions or ideas of things that make you feel better? Thanks everybody for watching. Love you. Bye.